Hello everybody and welcome to High Playing Games. Simon here with the Singapore Grand Prix here in my Season 2 of Renault. You may be able to hear my PS4 rearing loudly in the background. It is boiling here today and my PS4 does not like it when it goes above 30 degrees. And I can't put a fan on it because otherwise you won't hear anything of what I'm saying whatsoever. So it's just going to have to suffer and run on overdrive. In terms of the actual upgrades, I think Haas have had an upgrade here from where I can see from the line. Their line is really great, so it's quite difficult, excuse me, to show. But I think that is what they've had, the one upgrade which has led them to just tippy-toe back ahead of McLaren. I have requested the second power upgrade there, and I've done it without doing the reduced point stuff and something like that, because I want the momentum to continue for me if I'm to continue to be an outsider in this Poxy Championship, which I don't think I'll win, but I just find it hilarious that I'm still vaguely in the running order here. My racing around Singapore is wild. I can be very fast or I can be very slow, because I was 18th in the grid until my last lap in quali, which put me 8th. So we'll see how we get on. Wish me luck.
This is what the starting grid looks like for today's race. Valtteri Bottas lines up on pole position, and starting alongside in P2 is Sebastian Vettel. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Raikkonen, Daniel Ricciardo and Perez, Verstappen and Renault, Ocon and Carlos Sainz, Grosjean, Massa, Nico Hülkenberg and Alonso, Magnussen, Van Dorn, Daniel Kvyat and Lance Stroll, Wehrlein, and Marcus Ericsson rounds off the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
I think even if you upgrade all of Sauber, they still will never actually be anywhere near anything.
Don't let me down.
15 laps. Let's kind of do that. I do kind of cane the fuel around here, so I'm not going to be able to mix through it very much.
Launch map is good, but we need to learn the gears, so go into each one when you can. We're going to need some work on the brakes, so put some energy into them, and on the tyres as well, please.
Alright, Jeff. Jiminy Crickets. So once again, Perez doing exceptionally well. Ocon actually following up as well in that Force India, so that's grand to see. But with Hamilton third, I'm a bit of a worry as to we're going to drop points this race, aren't we? My only hope is that Bottas, Vettel and Raikkonen can maybe outscore him, and therefore we can minimise the loss to Hamilton, because it's Hamilton on top, followed by Raikkonen, then Bottas, then us, and the top three are actually very, very close together in terms of points now, because Hamilton's had that he had a poor race in Hungary, didn't he? And then he had the DNF Spa. Collection out there. Yeah, I don't expect too much here. Same as I don't normally expect much at Suzuka. So my end of my season is looking to be a bit of a drab. But we'll see how we get on. The AI could play to my hands, he hopes. But I doubt it. Get off my camera, fly. I see you, Hammy. Up in that
Keep
bird.
an eye on the lights.
Up in
The
that
start
bird.
sequence will begin as
Up in
soon as the
that
grid is
bird.
formed. Be
I
ready
see
with
you,
the
Hammy.
clutch.
And again, we're playing on this new controller, which I've still not quite got to grips with because it's still stiff on the old analog stickage. Good luck. Oh, yes. Who was that? Was that Verstappen? Or was that Kimi? No, Raikkonen's behind. It must have been Verstappen. Down to last. Sorry, Max,
That's
if
a
you're in
strong
medicine.
start. Well done.
Okay, third. And I'm fifth. I expect the field spread to be quite big here, so I want to mix three it whilst I can, because this is going to be the bit that matters. Whilst I have tyres that work. Vettel is pulling away from Bottas. He's falling into Hamilton by the looks of it. One place to have a bit of a wiggle. I should cut the curbs. Okay, so Perez is going with us. Ocon seems to be the blocker for everyone else behind, so that's good. Oh no, we're catching Vettel. Please don't.
Race officials have enabled DRS. DRS is now available.
I thought he was going to force the issue there, Kimi. Please don't.
Vettel's leading the race.
Yes, he is. He has been all along. And with DRS coming into effect, hopefully they'll take each other off, please. Ricardo's got into that squabble. Great stuff. Oh. Oh, who's conked out?
Caution, caution. We think there's a viable strategy change available to us. Would you like to keep to the current plan or try the new one?
Hamilton's out again! No!
We're approaching the pit window.
That's beautiful!
Super softs.
Championship is on, baby! Come on!
Our gap to the car in front is 4.7 seconds. Fuel is looking really good. You're managing it well. The distance to the leader is 7.2 seconds.
Nice. But I don't want to slow us down too much. But ultimately, Kimi is a championship rival.
The pit window has opened.
Christ. On the wheels. Here's where I come in third and exit in fifth. In the pit stop cycle, that is. Okay, so Raikkonen goes round again, fair enough. Oh, lost out a bit to Perez there, but never mind. There's enough gap in the pit lane for us to come out.
Complete, go now.
And he got held up with the Toro Rosso. God, that's Pascal only just going through.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
I hate this pit lane exit. Done it. That has been a problem many a time. Alright, let's mix fuel 3 it. In the extraordinarily vain hope that we may be able to keep up with Raikkonen. Oh, Christ.
Are you okay? That was a big one. Confirm you're okay, please. Right, some information on Ricardo. They seem to have an issue.
Oh.
We pretty much burned off our excess fuel. We'll be back on target soon. Don't wait too long to turn the engine down.
I know.
Nico is in the pits.
Alright, Raikkonen's behind. Perez is ahead. Oh wow, Raikkonen's had a terrible start. And with Ricardo in trouble, hopefully trouble enough to continue to go slower and slower,
Okay, the gap
please.
behind is 4.6 seconds.
Hulkenberg's really lost out as well on that.
Okay, gap ahead is
Magnussen.
2.0 seconds.
feel like we are closing on Ricardo. Oh my Christ.
Engine off, engine off.
Well, that was bizarre. Doing an Ericsson in the tunnel. Does that mean Bottas leads?
The gap to teammate is 19.7 seconds. Some information on Ricardo. They have some kind of mechanical problem.
Please make that 2 mechanical problems. But I feel like our speed overlap is good enough so that we can actually
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
get him. Save. Was he letting me through there? But he's not. Lead defending. So let's just take it easy around this bit because we can't do anything. Alright, we're having... Ooh. Yeah, he's really in trouble. Sorry, Danny. Yeah, Bottas leads, which is slightly annoying from a championship perspective. But with Hamilton out, we are gaining a good bit of ground here, so this is good. Kimi's got round Perez, which means he'll be round Ricardo at the end of the lap. Which means third is certainly not ours. Danny, if you can just keep him behind till the end of this lap, that would be wonderful. Good boy. Some of my cutting is hilarious. Can't help it though. Okay, so that's Raikkonen through. Perez will get him as well.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Through, thought as much. Tell you what, Danny Rick's about to get caught by quite a few people. He might struggle to score decent points. Or any points. He keeps getting slower.
Seconds.
Wow, we're nowhere near really, are we? Oh, naff off. How have you caught up so quickly? I could see it happening, and I was like, no, no, no.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
2 laps to hold Raikkonen off for a podium. No.
Yellow flag.
You can't overtake Bottas. It's a Raikkonen. It's a yellow flag. So that gains us points on the championship. Fabulous. So it's only me and Raikkonen left in the championship battle. On track in this race now, which is great. Can't believe that. A double retirement for the Mercedes duo. Freezing up because it's too exciting. So it's making me want to just coast it.
race.
Right, just don't be a pleb now and bring the car home and we are okay.
Less than a lap of fuel now. The tank is empty.
Nearly. But we did it.
Okay, good job, mate.
Against,
Really well done. That was a
against our own
fantastic
will.
drive.
We managed it. Second. Superb. Oh, salvage. Very good salvage with both Mercedes out. Can't believe their retirement rate. Crazy. Very
Well,
helpful
I'm
though.
thoroughly exhausted after the excitement of that race, but I'm sure it's nothing compared to our drivers here. They've worked hard to make it up there, and it's great to see them make their way out onto the podium.
Oh good, Ant, you didn't have to tell us what set them apart. An improvement.
So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. Kimi Raikkonen takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship after that excellent result.
Oh.
Moving on to the driver of the day then. Anthony Davidson, who would you go for?
My driver of the day, Crofty, was Danny Kvyat. Look at where he finished compared to where he started. That's a great effort.
And now let's take a look at the constructors' standings. It was a tough race for our championship leaders who lose ground at the top of the table. There'll be plenty more twists and turns to come this season. I hope you can join us at the next race to see just who will come out on top.
Will do. Okay, so Vettel won obviously from us. Perez Sainz a superb fifth. Alonso 6th in the McLaren will do well. With Kvyat 7th, that's a big booster day for Toro Rosso. Ricciardo still came home 8th. Ocon was 9th in the end. He did seem to be holding everyone up. Massa 10. Verstappen got back up to 12th from last, so that was a good effort to be fair. Van Dorn there, not too far from the points. Time-wise at least. Yeah. Stroll at the back of it. Hulkenberg pretty shoddy. Wow. So standing wise, so we're now so we're 36 behind Kimi. Okay. Vettel's clawed his way back in, really. 50 behind. That's just 2 wins compared to 2 DNS for Raikkonen. Admittedly, Hamilton and Bottas have to screw up a bit as well, but we've really closed down now on Bottas for 3rd in the championship. But it is a Kimi versus Lewis. Kvyat and Alonso there. I told you bumper points. That pushed them up to 12th and 13th in the standings. It doesn't change anything in the constructors though, although Toro Rosso do leapfrog in towards Haas for that 6th and 7th in the championship. Nicely done, nicely done. Thank you very much for watching everyone. You guys will take care and I'll catch you on the flip side for another F1 2017 career race. Bye.
This channel is just one of my many projects that cover games, music and film. If you enjoy any of these and would consider supporting me to develop further in the future, you can do so by visiting patreon.com/Satorimon. Thank you for your time and for watching the video.